Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to Sound Sessions Gospel Soul on Blast. I'm your man DJ Ronnie Ron. I want to thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your viewership. All right. Hey, look, this is the show that we bring some great artists to you, artists that you need to know, need to have in your playlist. Okay. Yes, artists is putting it down for Christ. And hey, I'm bringing legends as well as some newcomers and all of that. All right. So thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your viewership. Again, shout outs to all the listeners there, all right, on Blast, all the viewers. I want to thank you all so much. And again, if you don't know about Blast, go to blastmusic247.com. If you're an artist, you need to definitely get involved and get on board with that, all right? So again, shout outs to everyone there that's tuned in also, okay? Hey, look, you all just hold tight, all right? We'll be back right after this, so don't go nowhere. Yeah.
It's that grown folk gospel radio, soul school gospel, classic urban gospel, and today's R&B. Taking you back to the old school. It's Soul School Gospel Radio.
Crazy right now. When you don't know what's going to happen next.
Yes, again, hey, those are some of the events that we got coming up. All right. So if you can make it, if you're in the area, especially the Atlanta area, come on through. Okay. Definitely. I'm telling you, you're going to have a great time getting our skate praise on. God is awesome opening up doors for me. So look, let's have some fun, some good fellowship in the name of Christ. And also the Power of We conference happening in Jacksonville, Florida. Yes, hey, you all want to be a part of that. Yours truly will be DJing that conference, and hey, you might want to be a part of that conference. I'm gonna have the conference host on here soon. So, all right, well, hey, also too, go visit my website. All right, okay, hey, we'd love to connect with you if you're an artist, if you're an author, or whatever it is that you got going on. Hey, go visit my website, djronnieron.net, and see all the services that we offer as well. Because again, we're here to help push you, whatever it is that you're doing. As long as it's something positive, oh yeah, we definitely got you covered. So, hey, again, thank God for all the opportunities and platforms He's given me and still giving me as well. Because I believe it, we need more platforms to help push the kingdom of God. All right, and that's the only way, consistently, and more importantly, we own it. So, shout out to all those who have podcasts and radio shows and radio stations and things. Hey, God bless you on that. Hey, let's continue to increase. Okay. All right. Well, hey, look, without further ado, man, what more can I say? I am honored to have a legend on board. All right. And yes, she is phenomenal. And she's a Grammy nominated poet. That's right. Award-winning rapper. Yes. Man, a Billboard charting artist. That's right. Best-selling author and internationally known for voiceovers, which, man, I didn't realize that she does some voiceovers and things. So, hey, without further ado, hey, I want to bring to the stage, and she's been here before, Miss Ty Scott King. What's going on?
What up, DJ Ronnie Ron? Thanks for having me back. It's been a while. It has been a while.
It has been a while, hasn't it? Man, oh man. Well, hey, you know what? You like fam anyways and all. And so I'm glad to see your growth. And I'm just very much proud of you.
Thank you. I'm glad to see your growth too. So, God is elevating. It's level up season.
Let's level up season. Hey, I love it. Definitely. Yes. Yeah. Hey, to God be the glory. And yes, you have always put out quality music. Being one half of Platinum Souls from back in the day. That's when I came across you and Ricardo Flow. And yeah, y'all consistently put out excellence. And so I'm glad you're still doing it, because we definitely need you. Yeah, both. Yeah. Wow. So tell what's been going on with you these days and everything.
Well, before I forget, you said that you'll be here in Jacksonville. So my husband and I have been living in Jacksonville, Florida. People are very confused because we've lived literally all over the country.
Most definitely. I thought you was in California, man. Okay.
No, we left Cali and then did about 15 months where we traveled the country. So we lived in a ton of different states as brand ambassadors for a company. And it was a super dope experience that God allowed us to have. So we've been in Jacksonville for a little over almost 2 years now. But you said you're coming to Jax. So offline, I need to know more about this conference, when it is. I need all the details, basically.
I'm going to give it to you right after this right here for sure. Yes. Oh, man, that's even better. Oh, wow. Yes. There in Jacksonville. And Okay,
Perfect.
well, just like you traveled, well, I've just did just one little traveling down here. We moved to the A, so we just I'm getting acclimated. That was like 8 months ago now, So so yeah, you're not too far from me, and
Exactly. So I don't know when this is going to air, but people like to tell my husband and I that we need to just pack up and move back to Atlanta because we're there so often for
okay.
ministry. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm praying that that's not where God leads us.
Well, look here, look. I wasn't trying to come
for
here.
living, for living.
Hey. Well, I like where we are. I love where we are so far. And like I said, I wasn't trying to come, but this is, I guess this is where the Lord wanted us because I was comfortable up in Virginia. So
Right.
it is what it is.
I love Atlanta. Family there. No problems with Atlanta. Just there's no beach. That's my problem.
There you go.
Number one.
There you go. And I had like 4 beaches there in Virginia. So yes.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Hey. So yeah, we're here. We are here.
But bring me to Atlanta as much as y'all want to. I don't mind going. So.
Okay. Hey, look, I'm gonna hold you to it because we got a thing coming up called the fellowship that I'm gonna be doing at my church and everything. And so
nice.
Yeah,
nice.
So yeah, we definitely going to talk about that, man.
Well, you probably got questions, and I threw you totally off. Yeah. Please go ahead.
Hey, like I said, hey, this is a unique interview because we're like fam. Me being watching you grow, both of us, and things, and again, just seeing how Christian hip hop has evolved and the way you have even adapt with it. I just saw recently you was at the Grammys, and
yeah. So Go ahead with your question, and then
tell us, hey, what was that experience like and everything?
It was super dope. So what's been happening is in regards to the Recording Academy, which is who produces the Grammys, is that a couple years ago I became a part of the Academy. So you have to have recommendations and you have to show your body of work. And if anybody's interested, please reach out to me. Definitely more Christian artists, I believe, should be a part of the Academy. So I would say, I think it was 2022 that I applied, and then I got in that summer of 2022. And then 23, I submitted I got in summer of 23. 23, I submitted my first album. It was considered. So there are a couple of different rounds. So that album was called In All Things, full length poetry album, because 23 was the first year, 22 was the first year they had a spoken word category in the Grammys. So I submitted the second year, didn't get it, got through to consideration, but didn't get a nomination or a win. So then last year I submitted again for the Grammys that just happened last month. And so I submitted my own album, Come Sunday, again, a full-length spoken word album. And I was featured on a contemporary blues album doing poetry. So my album made it through to consideration. It didn't make it to nomination, but the album I was featured on made it through to nomination. So God was like, I'm determined to make you a Grammy nominated, for now, Grammy nominated spoken word artist. And so that happened through this contemporary blues album called The Fury, that Antonio Vergara, who's a super dope international artist, he released the project. And I got to do spoken word on that. It made it to nomination. So I was like, I don't want to miss, because if the album wins, I need to be there. Like,
most definitely,
gotta be there. So my husband, Sunny Knight, and I flew to LA, and we used to live in LA. So it's always good to like see friends that are like family. And we went to the Grammys. So they have 2 ceremonies. They have the premiere ceremony, which was where spoken word, blues, many other categories are announced. And then they have the evening ceremony, which is where like Kendrick Lamar and Beyonce and other artists won those awards. That's televised. So the premiere ceremony, you can watch it on like the internet, but the evening ceremony is televised. So 2 kind of different experiences, but super dope. Everybody was really supportive. And I have to say this because he has become one of my new favorite artists. I liked him before, but I really like him a lot more now. So Major, was,
I love
he
Major.
was sitting. We were sitting on the second row, and I don't say that to brag on us, because we just do what we do. But God opens doors. So we're sitting
Right.
on the second row, and Majors, he sat on the row behind us, but then he sat in front of us. But anyway, in the course
Uh-huh.
of all that, he struck up a conversation with us, told us he liked our, what we were wearing, and he asked me, was I nominated? So I said, yeah, but I didn't win because they had already announced the category. And he's
Mhm.
like, it's all right. God is still with you. I mean, he just started ministering. I was like, okay, this is why I love
Hey, that's fam right there. Yeah, yeah. Hey,
you.
man, look, hey, Major is definitely someone that you definitely want to have a great relationship with. Like I said, he's like family. He sung at my mother-in-law's funeral
Oh,
um
wow.
some years back and all. But
Mhm.
yeah. So we definitely know him very well, and it's
Mhm.
just yeah, I'm glad you all connected because I like how the way he is navigating through the mainstream as a Christian artist,
Yeah.
still maintaining his integrity, and we need to
Yes.
see more of that from
Yes.
artists.
And just just in that brief interaction, he didn't have to take the time to say anything. I met a lot of supportive people, but it was
Mhm.
just that really stood out to me. And then before he left, he shook our hands, and I think you know Wingy Danger, right? The
Uh,
reggae
yeah,
artist.
yes,
Christian
Reagan,
reggae
yes,
artist.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so Wingy and I have done some collaborations, and Wingy became a part of the academy. I was able to give him a recommendation because his body
Good.
of work is extensive and speaks
It
for
is.
itself. And
Yeah.
so I didn't do it for him. Like, I'm like, I just recommended you, sir. You did the work. Like,
Uh,
so he came to the awards as well. He flew out from Florida. So we all sat together,
good.
and when Majors left, he shook all of our hands and just stuff I feel like he didn't have to do, but
Right.
he just, and I watched him interact with so many other people, and he was the same with everybody, just genuine, smiling, cheering people on. So yeah, I have become his new advocate, I guess.
Good, good. Hey, well, look, you know what? I like that what you did for Wingy. For the fact is, you're not gatekeeping, but you're helping another artist out, and that's how it should be. And that's what heaven looks like,
Yeah,
and that's wow, man, beautiful. That well, hopefully I get a chance to go to the Grammys one day, just to be there, just to check out the experience and
yes.
things. And well, I'm glad you all experienced that, and I hope if you're an artist that's watching, again, you saw, you just heard what she said that she did. She went and applied, and so and just put it out there. It didn't come to her; she had to go get it. And Ty Scott has been doing it since as long as I've known her. I want to give a shout out to Sunny Night and everything as well. Hey, her husband, producer, all of that.
Yeah.
Hey, and I think he's a chef too, right?
He is. He is.
Man,
He's retired. He likes to. He's retired.
oh,
I'll put
he's
it like
retired.
that.
Okay, retired.
Yes,
Okay.
he's a chef.
Hey, Sunday night, man. Thank God for you, brother. Awesome, man. Hey, but yeah, hey, so you have many hats, many gifts and talents God has blessed you with, you being a poet, a rapper, an author. So how do you navigate with those titles for us? Pushing yourself to the max, I guess.
Yeah, every day looks different.
Mhm.
So for example, yesterday, what was yesterday? Friday? Yesterday was
Friday,
Friday.
yep.
Right. So I'll just give you a day in the life. Yesterday was
Uh-huh.
Friday. It was Valentine's Day, so it was different. My husband and I went out for lunch, and while we were out
Mhm.
for lunch, I got a ding on my phone saying that a client requested me for a voiceover. So I've done 4 voiceovers for this client before, which I'm super
Wow.
grateful for. So we came home, I practiced the script. I did some editing because the author thing comes into play. Did some editing, read over the script, recorded the voiceover. So that was like the mini version of what normally happens. But pretty
Mhm.
much every day it's like, okay, I'm editing, I'm writing. My husband
Mhm.
and I, he has tracks he wants me to listen to. So it's like, okay, listen to these tracks, see if it's something, because we're already planning for the next spoken word album for
Love
Grammy
it.
submission. So what happens is we release these singles, but then we're working on this full album. So going through
Mhm.
tracks, trying to figure out, okay, do I like this? What's God saying? Am I hearing anything? Um, so I really just, when I wake up, it's like, okay, Lord, what do you have for me today? Because
Right.
it's never gonna look the same. I guess it doesn't look the same in anybody's life, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like from one creative thing to another.
Praise
I
God.
may be recording, I may be filming. So I'm
Mhm.
just always like, okay, Lord. And if I'm ministering somewhere, I don't feel like if somebody wants me to come and just do poetry, that doesn't offend me. Or if somebody wants me to come and just rap, I'm good. I'm just
Uh-huh.
thankful that after decades of
Yes.
doing this, that people are still booking me.
Praise
So
God.
if all you want to hear is 5 poems or 1 poem or 3, whatever it is, like if you want me to do level up and get off the stage, I'm great. So I just flow however God allows me to, and I'm just grateful that He does. It's all based on words. So I don't feel like I'm doing anything that's like, oh my gosh, it just doesn't make sense. It's all
Right.
words, and it all builds on that. So.
Beautiful, beautiful. And again, you have evolved with all the decades of great content that you brought out. Because I think when you first started or before, you were an English teacher, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
in the course of my journey, yeah, I've been an English teacher as I've been
Hey,
ministering, before
look
I
at
was
hey.
ministering, just
Uh-huh.
flowing in and out of the classroom. Yeah.
Man, look at see, because me, I'm a teacher myself. So I'm teaching computer science and things. And again, I look at it as giving back to the youth, so because they're the future generation. And so that's why I'm glad to have artists like yourself to where I can introduce their music or your music to them. So because again, hey, or me growing up and say, this is what we call real content art here. Not to put yours down. But I'm just saying this is the foundation. So great, man. Hey, if you're an aspiring teacher out there, hey, look, you have other gifts, just like how you see Miss Ty Scott here. All right. Tap into those other gifts. All right. Create that value that you want the world to see for you. All
Yeah.
right. Well, look, you know what? We got to get into this video. This video, hey, I don't care how old it is, it's still great. It's still, see, that's why we have timeless music. Hey, tell us about this No Greater Love here, and how did this come about?
Yeah. So Aaron J. Jamal, he's changed his name, like his stage name, a couple of times. So I know him as Jamal. So Jay and I
Okay.
we used to be in Platinum Souls together because when the group started, there were 3 of us. So Jay is a singer. He had this track. He sang on it. He said, "Hey, Ty, can you come over and do some poetry?" So did some poetry. It became a song that a lot of people loved. We love it. Other people love it.
Yes.
Several years later, I got a call saying, "Hey, we want to produce a video. And do you have a song that you want to produce a video for?" And I was like, "Yes, No Greater Love. I've been waiting for years for this opportunity."
Yes.
And so we shot the video for No Greater Love, and y'all are gonna see it now.
Yes, you are. And I was so glad that she came out with a video for this, because playing it on the radio was great. But just, man, this is a song that needs a video to it. Here it is, y'all. No Greater Love, Ty Scott King featuring Aaron J. right here.
You are incredible, and no, there ain't another one like you. You're so original, and that's why I love you. Never wanna let you go. I know that I can't make it without you. Please don't leave me alone. I just wanna be closer. You're unforgettable, sun up to the break of dawn. Just wanna spend my time with you. And you're the apple of my eye, and you're always on my mind. You make me feel brand new. There's no greater love, greater love. There is no greater love. No, there is no greater love. There's no greater love, greater love. There is no greater love. No, there is no greater love. There is no greater love.
You are my lifeline, to whom I surrender my lifetime. Cause I've discovered I could search forever and never find a love so unique. See, when you speak, I'm breathless. Your silence renders me restless. Send your shalom and I am stressless. Can't help but confess there is no greater love than what you display. No greater love than what you convey. Cause you love me past infinity into eternity plus many a day. So many say I've fallen for you and I concur. I'm crazy about the way you stir my insides with a million tiny little butterflies. And we have no lows, only highs. Your love makes me rise.
Greater love, greater love. There is no greater love. No, there is no greater love. Yeah, there's no greater love. Greater love. There is no greater love. No, there is no greater love. There is no greater love.
This love is infinite, intricately intimate. Cause you know every detail. My constant, you never fail. Cause of you I exhale and inhale freely. I trust you completely, so I surrender all of me. Yes, this be romance at the highest potency, real on every frequency. You never want static between we. That's why you put your ghost in me. And now I boast in me. See, there is none above. The highest title is what you've earned. There is no greater love. And you can never lose. Cause you never snooze, rest, break, or take intermissions. You're always in right position. Teacher, lawyer, father, physician.
Greater love, greater love. There is no greater love. There is no greater love. There is no greater love. There's no greater love. Greater love. There is no 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 greater love. No, there is no greater love. There's no greater love. There is nobody like love. No, there is no greater love. There is no greater love. There is no greater love. No greater love. No greater love. There is no greater love. No greater love. No greater love. Nobody's greater than you.
Oh yeah, keeping it real and Holy Ghost filled. Oh man, I thought I was on the radio show. Yeah, hey, preach, hey man, hey William, man. Yeah, that song is fire, most definitely. Hey, no matter how, I'm telling you, that's what you call timeless music right there. Oh man.
Yep. Shout out to the Praise Party because they're the ones that sponsored it. They were like, "Hey, what video do you want to do?" So I will always appreciate them. They were an answer to prayer.
Yeah, hey, well, look, we appreciate them as well too for helping to produce that video, and because we need more of this out there. All right, hey, artists, yes, we need your content for sure. Oh wow, man, hey, look, Miss Ty Scott, I sure appreciate you. Hey, like I said, you kind of like a little sister to me and everything. Just seeing y'all grow up and I mean, I know we're probably not that far in age, but just again to see us still doing this now after decades, it is definitely a blessing. All right,
yeah,
man. So, hey, what any encouraging words you want to give to an artist out there that's probably starting out or still on this journey and not where they think that they want to be at yet?
Yeah, don't get weary. You know, God has a perfect plan, and sometimes it seems like the road is like, okay, well, why am I going this way when what I want is that way? But I've been reading through the Bible since the start of this year. I've never done that before, all the way through. And so I'm in, I want to say I'm in Deuteronomy. Yeah, I'm in Deuteronomy, but, you know, reading about the children of Israel, again, message that I've heard over and over again throughout the years, but a journey that should not have taken anything but days took 40 years.
Right.
And God did that to show them what was in their heart. That's what the word says. And so when I think about like my own journey and the places that God has allowed me to go, and I thought I should be going right, but God took me left. He did that to show me what was in my heart and to build things in me, to build character, to build perseverance, to give me connections I didn't know I would need. And so when I say don't get weary, that's the encouragement from my own experience. You know, when we feel like things aren't going the way we have planned them out, the way we thought they should go, even the way we believe God told us to go. Because I've gone ways where I was like, God, I know this was you. So why is this happening? But he does it all on purpose. He orchestrates it all. And even the things that the enemy means for evil, God will work for good. So be encouraged. Don't get discouraged. Keep going. Do not get weary. Like, God is using you. God is doing things through you. You may not always see it. You may not always feel it. You may not always believe it, but just trust. Just keep on trusting. Just like Publix, I don't know, other stores probably do it now. But when you go in that frozen food aisle is not lighting up until somebody's in there. They ain't wasting no electricity.
That's right. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
It'll come on when you get there. So when you get where you're supposed to be, it'll light up. And just keep following the light, literally. Just keep following the light.
That's a word right there. That's a word, man. Yes. Hey, where you're supposed to be, it will light up. Yes, I received that too. All right, awesome.
Right.
Hey, what?
And be where your feet are. Be in, like, when we were at the Grammys, my husband and I were like, we want to do all this. We want to take the videos and we want to, meet all these people and network. But we're like, no, we're going to do more of taking in the moment than anything else. Being where our feet are. Like, God placed you somewhere. Enjoy it.
I'm glad you said that because we rarely do. We do not enjoy the moment. And
I'm good for that.
Come on. Hey, y'all, you all heard it right there. Enjoy where you're at right now. All right. Because you only go to this experience maybe just once or so, or you don't know when. Okay. Yeah. Enjoy. Man. Wow. Just something simple. Come on now. Oh, wow. Hey, y'all. Hey, she dropping some dimes for you, some wisdoms here. Okay. So hey, seriously. So take heed to it. It's the simple things in life. Okay. All right, stop making it complicated, and also just know your purpose. What is it you're trying to do?
Yeah, and I want to share something really quickly. I was on the phone with a friend.
Take your time.
I was on the phone with a friend and yesterday, and she was asking me to like catch her up on the Grammys because we hadn't been able to talk, and she wanted to know like all the details. And when I was done, she was like, "You talk about it like," she's like, "I watched the Grammys like my whole life, and it's like this big thing, but when you talk about it, it's like it's so attainable." And I'm like, I didn't see myself talking about it that way. Like it's an experience that I had, and I know it's a big deal. Like, I watched the Grammys when I was younger. Didn't watch it for a lot of years because I was like, what is happening? But here we are, right? But I wasn't trying to take it casual. I wasn't trying to be casual about it. It was just like, okay, this is what happened though. So it's like, I guess maybe what I'm trying to encourage people to do is not take these things for granted. These are great opportunities. And when what you thought was your ceiling, God will elevate you to where it feels like it's your floor. So maybe that's, I didn't think I was being casual about it, but I'm like, I've been to the Grammys now. Like this thing that I was like, it's so far ahead of me. I'm here now. So, okay, now, well, enjoy this, but also what's the next thing? So, just be open and be prepared for elevation, and, don't take things for granted, or don't be super casual about the things that God allows you to do and see. But like when you're there, and then start planning for the next thing. Start praying for what the next door is. Cause I got some things and I'm like, okay, Lord, now that I see that this is possible, my expectations are like, God is like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't have showed you this because now you're really getting crazy, Todd.
No, hey, because you said something key there. What you thought was your ceiling, a guy could make what your floor or something like that. I mean, hey, again, enjoy the blessings that God has given you. All right. I mean, I think we get so caught up in the humbleness effect of it to where. Yeah, I don't know if there's such thing, but you could just be too humble. Like, look, hey, just lighten up. I mean, yes, God knows your heart now, but enjoy the moment, enjoy these blessings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seriously. I mean, again, he gave them to us for a reason. Yes, every day we wake up is a blessing for sure. But there's some things that you've been wanting or so, and when you finally get them, all right, hey, indulge in it, bask in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, man. Well, look, I'm happy for you and Sonny. So that God is elevating you all and you all are getting to experience this. And I pray some great collaborations come out of this as well, especially with you and Major. And all as a okay. Hey. All right. Hey, I'm letting God do what he do.
There we
Okay.
go.
That would be dope. That would be. And again, I'm glad you all are in those spaces so that other Christian artists, those who love Christ and everything, can see, like, look, I can get in here and still not compromise, still be who I am. All right.
Amen.
Still be that light.
Yep.
So,
And God really didn't let us I was thinking about it, God didn't let us interact like conversationally with a lot of other people. So I'm like, okay, Lord, I see that you were very specific and strategic with who you allowed us to connect with. And we weren't there for the glitz, the glamour. We were there because it's like, okay, should I hear this album called I Want to Be Here? But also to be the light, like you said. You know, we're called to be. I didn't grow up in church, so maybe I feel more of a burden for it, but the Bible says like we're called to win souls. That's our purpose. And if we're not in these places, there were people who got up and gave speeches who I did not expect for Jesus to come out of their mouths. And some people that I thought did not. So we don't know who's representing Christ. We don't know what's in people's hearts, but you know, there are people who were there who needed to see the light, who needed to hear about Christ. And if we're not there, which was something that I was personally disappointed about, I didn't see a lot of the known Christian artists that I thought I would see. And I'm like, well, why are they not here? Like, should we not be not here to, I guess, like blend in? But if there's no light in the darkness, what is the purpose? That's what we're made for.
You see, I think we talked a little bit about that on my Critical Dialogue show that you was on a while back and things. And just like, again, what's the point of us being light if we're shining light on light? That's not being effective. Light shines better in darkness.
Yes, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the church. I'm grateful that I get the opportunities that I get. But I've known for many years now, God made it clear to me that I'm called to walk in the middle. I am the connector, and that's just my role. And so maybe I'm more confident, or I flow in it more than other people. But we all have, like, this is Christian 101. Again, we are called to win souls. You don't have to have a microphone to do that. You don't. That's just our job. Can we just be on our job?
Come on now. Yeah, you are preaching. Yes. Again, this is our job, Christian 101, to win souls. You be that light. You give your testimony of how God brought you out, because somebody is watching you that's in that same situation. I mean, how plain can you get it?
That's everywhere. The Grammys, the projects, the grocery store, all the places I've been. I didn't just wake up and like, boom, I was at the Grammys. I've lived in super small cities, I ministered where there was one person, and that person was the DJ, because the person who planned the event forgot to tell me it was canceled. So I showed up, and the DJ was there. So I was like, well, I guess you're going to get Jesus. I mean, I don't know.
Wow. Now that is commitment.
So,
and no, it wasn't me, y'all. Hey, so again, I'm just saying.
But wherever, like whenever, wherever, we should be ready.
Should be ready. Exactly. Hey, at all times. Because that's the ministry aspect of it. All right. Again, but I think part of the issue is that we have some artists, their motives. The motives are kind of being exposed because they're looking at the glitz and glam, and they want to be rub shoulders with the quote unquote big wigs. But it's like, again, is that truly what it's all about? No, and
and sometimes we we see people that are bigwigs and they have they've
Well,
given it all to be there. They took out a loan. This is not real. That's borrowed. Just we don't know. There's a lot of posing and facade happening.
and your motives will be exposed through time. All right, that's why make sure that you're clear why you're doing what you're doing. All right, because you can't fool God. All right, you can fool people for a moment, but eventually people are gonna catch on like, okay, you ain't really what you all cracked up to be. I'm like, okay, seriously. And I guess that's why some folks might have an issue with me now, because I'm like, I'm not starstruck. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, yeah, this person, okay, whatever. What are you doing? All right, and I mean, again, we're all in this together. I thank God for your success, what you're doing, but it's like you're not better than the next person. God loves us all equally. All
Right.
right,
Yeah.
let's be
Yeah.
on a job.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
man, wow. Hey, again, I just thank God for you all, you and Sonny, and yes, we are closer here now, and so yeah, we're about to get on our grind even more,
Right.
and I thank you for coming up on my platform and things, because again, my whole purpose is to create many platforms and consistent visibility, and we own the platforms as well, so that we can help push artists like you. So because that's one of my main gripes with the church is that financially churches should be getting behind artists like yourself who are polished, who have their stuff together, and put finances to help you all go further with your music. Okay, we have a machine. Huh?
That would be nice.
That would, I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, again, we have the means, the financial means to support artists like you all. Well, why it is a struggle, but that's just another talk show, but that's
Yeah.
just one of my gripes. That's one of my
Yeah. And I'm
Serious.
grateful. I feel like there are definitely churches, individuals. Like I've had one person that brought me out multiple times to minister and did, all the bells and whistles. And so I definitely believe that I know, and I know you do too, that there are people and ministries out there that are definitely investing in
Amen.
the kingdom work that we're doing. So I'm grateful. But like you said, I feel like, there could be more, and maybe some who are doing it could do a little more. So we'll just keep praying.
Well, thank you all to those who are doing it. And I pray that others get on board and realize how we need these artists right here that have a powerful message. And also their content is very good. That's relevant for this generation. So again, because I think Ty Scott, I think a lot of folks think God is this genie in a bottle and he's going to magically make things happen, when really he's giving us the ability, all right, to make things happen. All right. So
Yeah.
faith without works is dead. So
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah.
And you have put in some work. You have put in some work, and your fruit is showing. All right. You and your husband are doing it, and I thank God for y'all. Hey guys, hey, again, here's a website. All right, as you see on the screen, go visit the website. It's a beautiful website, and hey, go book her if you're watching. All right, if you're a youth pastor or whoever or a promoter, bring her to your area. All right, hey, I'm telling you, hey, she has some great stuff that's timeless. Okay, and again, there's nothing that's thrown together. As long as I've known that she does things in excellence, and so, hey, we bring her to your church, your event, whatever it is. Hey, let's make it happen. Ty, hey, thank you so much. Again, hey, this won't be the last time. You always welcome here on whatever platform I have going on. So, hey, again, thank you so much. All right. And yeah. Tell your husband he need to come out of retirement. We definitely like to try one of his dishes and everything.
I mean, he cooks for me like every day. He cannot be retired, and he caters private events, so he's not retired, y'all. Yeah.
Okay. Oh man. Well, look, I think it's very beautiful. Again, him being a chef and a music producer, and you as an artist, rapper, poet, all that. I mean, man, that's a lovely thing. So happy Valentine's
and he's
Day.
an artist too. He raps, so
Hey, I need to get him on the show here. So I need some more of his music too. Because y'all did an intro for my hip hop praise as well too, which I still play. Yes, I still play that. Oh, and I'll let you in on a little secret. I'm coming out with a EP myself. And so
Nice.
so
Looking
yeah, I
forward to it.
might have to do some royalty splits with you and everything. So yeah, we'll talk on that later. All right. Hey, hold tight and everything. I'm gonna give you that information. Hey guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. All right, the sound sessions. Again, my guest Ty Scott King. Go and get her music, go and support go and buy her books, everything. Again, she is awesome. There it is. Oh, yes, there's her books in the background right there that she wrote. Okay, so hey, I'm bringing you quality artists. All right, quality artists that you need to go and have in your playlist. And trust me, you will not be disappointed. Well, unfortunately, all things they got to come to an end, but God's love never ends. Remember, you matter in the kingdom of God, so don't compare yourself or your ministry to anyone else out there. Do what God's called you to do, and you'll be just fine. Hey, we'll see you for another sound sessions, Gospel Soul on Blast. Peace.